Hello students, welcome to our class. In today's lecture, we will discuss about the some properties about triangle. So here, see this property: sum of lengths of any two sides of a triangle. Okay, so see, if you draw a triangle, any triangle ABC, and if you measure each side, so here see, length of side AB is 4 cm, length of side BC is 5 cm, and length of AC is 4 cm. Okay, now see, if you find sum of lengths of any two sides, so here first take AB BC. So if you find sum of AB and BC, so we get 4 plus 5, that is 9, and the remaining side, that is third side, is AC. Okay, so this is sum of any two sides and AC is third side. Okay, so you observe that sum of any two sides is 9 and third side is 4, and you observe that 9 is greater than 4. So therefore AB plus BC is greater than AC, means sum of two sides of triangle is greater than third side. Sum of two sides of a triangle is greater than third side. If you find take other two sides, if you take BC and AC, okay, and find its sum, so we get 9. And what is the third side? Third side is AB, which length is 4. Now again you observe here 9 is greater than 4, so therefore BC plus AC is greater than AB. So here also sum of two sides of triangle is greater than third side. Okay, now if you take AB and AC and find its sum, so we get 8. And what is third side? Third side is BC, and length of BC is 5. So if we compare here, 8 is greater than 5 and 8 is greater than 5, therefore AB plus AC is greater than BC. So in all three cases, you observe that sum of lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than third side. Okay, now see next observations. If you find difference between any two sides of a triangle, so here if you find difference between AB and BC, so consider again this length. If you find difference between AB and BC, we get minus 1 centimeter. Okay, that is, and we know we count the difference in positive, so we take here difference between these two sides is 1 centimeter, and third side is AC, that is 4 centimeter. So here 1 is less than 4, so which is smaller, so here AB minus BC is less than AC. So here difference between two sides is less than third side, and sum of any two sides is greater than third side, and difference between any two sides is less than third side. Okay, you can see, if you take BC and AC and if you find difference, you get 1, and third side is AB, which is 4, and here observe that 1 is less than 4, so therefore BC minus AC is less than AB. So here also we observe that difference between any two sides is less than third side. Okay, so here we got one more result, is that difference between the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is smaller than the length of third side. And by this we got a result that sum of lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than third side. So it is necessary when we draw any triangle, to draw any triangle, so it is necessary that sum of any two sides is greater than third side. Okay, if we have to draw a triangle with three sides, then it is necessary that sum of any two sides is greater than third side. Okay, and if the sum of any two sides is greater than third side, then only we can draw a triangle, and if it is not, then we can't draw a triangle. Okay, so let us see with example. Is it possible to have a triangle with the following sides? Okay, so here we have to uh, conclude that whether we can draw triangle with these three sides. Okay, and we know if sum of any two sides is greater than third side, then only we can draw triangle. So we will check this property here. Okay, so here if you take any two sides, suppose 3 and 6, okay, and if you find sums, what it gives 9, and what is the third side is 7 centimeters. So you observe that 9 is greater than 7, means here sum of these two sides is greater than third side. Now take uh, any other two sides. So if you take 6 and 7, so if you find sum of these two sides, what it gives 13, and see which is greater than third side, that is 3. Okay, now if you take these two sides, 3 plus 7, and if you find sum, we got 10, and 10 is greater than the third side, that is 6. So here if we take any two sides, then sum of any two sides is greater than third side. Here see, sum of these two sides is greater than this, sum of these two sides is greater than this, and sum of these two sides is greater than this. Okay, so here for all this, here this condition is satisfied, therefore we can draw a triangle with sides 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter. Okay, now take second example. 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So here let us check. If you take any two sides and find sum, if you take 2 plus 3 and find sum, it gives 5, and check whether it is greater than third side. What is our third side? Third side is 5. Now see whether this sum is greater than this. No, actually it is equal to this. So here the property is not satisfied. Sum of any two sides is must be strictly greater than third side. So here property is not satisfied. Okay, so therefore we can't draw a triangle with sides 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Okay, so it is a must that the sum of any two sides is strictly greater than the third side. Okay, to draw any triangle. Now next point is right angled triangle. Right angle triangle property, or it has other name, that is Pythagoras property. So see, the Pythagoras is one of the scientists of maths, and he have found very important and useful property about right angle triangle. Okay, so therefore that property have given name Pythagoras property. Okay, so you can call it as Pythagoras property also. So right angle triangle property or Pythagoras property. Okay, so before that, you know what is right angle triangle. If if one of the angle of triangle is 90 degree, then it is right angle triangle. Okay, so and in right angle triangle, the sides, three sides have some special names. Okay, so see, this side means side opposite to right angle, side opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse. Is called hypotenuse. Okay, so in right angle triangle, three sides have special names. So this side, the side opposite to right angle, is called hypotenuse, and side opposite to and other two sides are called legs. Okay, so here this is hypotenuse of right angle triangle ABC, and these two sides, other two sides, are legs of right angle triangle ABC. Okay, so Remember that in right angle triangle, three sides have special names. The side opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse, and the other two sides are called legs of the right angle triangle. Okay, so in this right angle triangle, ABC, AC is a hypotenuse. Okay, if AC is a hypotenuse, and AB and BC are legs of triangle ABC. Okay, so remember that. Now, the scientist Pythagoras has uh, found the property about right angle triangle. And what is that property? In right angle triangle, in your syllabus you have only the statement of this property. In next standards you have proof of this property. Okay, so just we understood the statement of this property. In right angle triangle, square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of legs. Okay, see here, what is the property? In right angle triangle, square of hypotenuse, square means square of this hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of legs. Okay, means squares of this side, squares of this side. So see, if this is right angle triangle ABC, so in right angle triangle ABC, by Pythagoras property, hypotenuse square means AC square is equal to sum of squares of legs. So here AB and BC are legs. AB and BC are legs. So sum of squares of legs. Sum of squares of legs. So here in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so for every right angle triangle, this property holds. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of legs. Okay, so this Pythagoras property is very useful tool in mathematics, and it is formally proved as a theorem in later classes. So you should be clear about its meaning only. Okay, so in right angle triangle, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of legs. Okay, so therefore if you have right angle triangle, then the Pythagoras property holds. Okay, and in reverse ways, that if Pythagoras property holds for a triangle, then the triangle must be a right angle triangle. In reverse way also it holds, means if given angle is right angle triangle, then this property holds. Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of legs. And if Pythagoras property holds for a triangle, any triangle, then the triangle must be right triangle. In reverse way also, means what? If sum of squares of any two sides of triangle is greater than square of third side, then it must be a right angle triangle. Okay, means if the given triangle is right angle, then this property holds. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of legs. So you observe that this is one side, this is remaining two sides. Okay, so if in any triangle, in reverse way, if in any triangle, sum of squares of any two sides, sum of squares of any two sides is greater than, is equal to, sum of squares of any two sides is equal to square of third side, then it must be a right angle triangle. Okay, in reverse way you can use this property. So remember that if the triangle is right angle triangle, if the given triangle is right angle triangle, then Pythagoras property holds. Means hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of legs. And in reverse way, if sum of squares of any two sides of a triangle, any triangle, if sum of squares of any two sides of a triangle is equal to square of third side, then it must be a right angle triangle. Let us